if you are older, I'd like for you to be over on this side of the room. If you are younger, on that side of the room. And kind of feel in where you are in the spectrum. I want actual age, not how you feel. Just chronological age. If you are a child, you're on this end. If you're 90, you're on this end. If you're 50, you're about here with me. I just want you to see where we are. Right here. This is the line right here. Here's 50. All right, 52 years old is right here. All right? Right here. If you're younger than me, you're over here. If you're older than me, you're over here. Chuck, I love you, but you need to be over there. But you can stay there for now. No. Wait, y'all can stay there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She can stay there. You got it over here. All right. I want you to look at the room. I want you to look at the room. Okay? Look around closely. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, about 12, 14, maybe about 14 people to this side of my 52. I don't have time to count the rest of you. Okay? Now, let's go. What was the thing? Okay. If you have been a Lutheran all your life, I want you on that end. If you are brand new to the Lutheran faith, I want you on this wall. And if you're somewhere in between, I want you in the middle. Long time, lifelong Lutheran way over here. Brand new baby Lutheran over here. Okay, let me think. 1927 Lutheran, probably on that end. All right, now look around the room. What do you see? Okay, we've got a lot of folks with Lutheran tradition in our lives. I could be over here. I was born and raised a Lutheran. But look at this. We've got a decent number of folks who weren't. We got a few that are kind of newbies to this. Okay? Right?
10 years. 10
years. Okay. Do we have anybody who's just a Lutheran for the last year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6? Ooh. What does that say about us reaching the unchurched in our community? Now, again, we're talking about leaders who have come to a workshop, not just people here on Sunday morning. So it's a little bit skewed in what we're doing. Okay, real quick, if you have been in Advent all of your life or for a long, long time.
How long is a long time?
A long, long time would be your entire life, because if you're a kid, you'd be over here. Do it as a percentage of your life. 100% of your life over here. If you're brand new to Advent, over here. If you joined Advent within the last 5, 10 years, you're about here. If you joined about 20 years ago, you're about here. All right. A little more of a spread, a little more of a healthy spread. Okay, I'm liking that a little better. Okay. And then the last one. Now, let me qualify this. I love all forms of worship. The last church I served, we had 3 different styles we did every week, and I loved all 3 of them, and it was a fix for me. I got to do all 3 of them. But what I'm about to ask is if you had to pick one style of worship that was your favorite, if you are more into contemporary worship, this way, yes?
It dawned on me what that says is that when we look at these 2 spreads, that the people who join Advent are not unchurched but coming from other churches.
Yes. Very, very perceptive. I've got a slide that kind of talks about that later too. So, yeah. Did y'all hear what he said?
That's true.
Say it again, Jim.
The two spreads we just had suggest that people who are new to Advent are not unchurched joining the church, but being pulled from other churches, or joining us from other churches.
Okay. That's very important. Okay. If you would prefer more of a contemporary.
I have a question about your contemporary.
Yes.
What do you consider a contemporary service?
Very good. I was going to leave that open for interpretation because that's up. Yeah, I would say that what we do right now with our band is far from contemporary. I like it. It's a good blended service. What we currently do with our praise band once a month, I put right in the middle of the spectrum. What we're not doing yet, I put way over here, and what we do with good traditional, I put over here. So go ahead and place yourself on that. What you like the most. You might like all three, but pick one.
I'm good contemporary, but I don't like those.
You wouldn't know, but that's part of what this is going to show. We're going to talk about that later. Okay, what? Okay, all right. Now, look around the room. I want you to notice that there are, this is not age related necessarily. There are older folk that really like contemporary worship.
Amen.
And there are younger folk who really, people tend to say traditional with older. That's not the case. It's style, it's the music, it's the what's in the service. When I share with you later, in fact, I don't have a slide for it later. Somebody before we end today asked me my interpretation of a good Lutheran contemporary service. Those of you who like traditional, you might be a little more inclined to like what I'm talking about. What some folks consider contemporary, but the music is the big thing. So I just want you to see what the spectrum looks like.
I made
Okay? All right, have a seat. Got a few more things to do real quick, and we're going to take a break.